Hello, guys. Welcome to a new, fresh, flowery episode of me talking about the dreams I've had. And I mean, look at these flowers, though. Let me show it off. Having flowers in your house is so nice. They're so pretty. I love flowers. Um, though I didn't buy them for myself. My mom brought them for my birthday, which was a couple of days ago. Actually, like a week ago, at this point. So they're now in full bloom. Man, these are so epic. This is so nice. Anyway, um, let me choose a good angle so you can see the flowers. Anyway, um, so the dream I've had last night is about me having a fist fight with my father, which was very uncomfortable. And let me tell you something about my dad. My father is kind of a badass, not gonna lie. I think if, look, he is 30 years older than me. He's like in his 50s. However, I don't think I could have beaten him in a fight, even at this point in my life. Definitely not before when he was much younger, when he was still in his prime and I was a teenager, uh, and not right now. Because, well, my father has been an athlete for his whole life, a martial artist. He was a judo champion when he was a young man, and then after that he's been a boxer for 25 years. Not as his not professionally, but he has been boxing consistently all the time with his friends uh, his whole life. And aside from that, I guess more importantly, he's had, how should I put it, a lot of experience on the ground. And I want to stay euphemistic here, um, for obvious reasons. What's the best angle? Is this better? Yeah, this is kind of better. Um, so I wouldn't be able to beat him in a fight. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here with flowers in my apartment. I'm definitely not beating my dad in a fight. Um, but yeah, in the dream we were fighting. We're having a fist fight. And by the way, but yeah, I've done martial arts as well. I've never been in a real fight, like on the street or something, like in a street fight, or well, at school when I was small, but that doesn't really count. It's not applicable for a fight between adults. I've done martial arts. I've done boxing. I've done a lot of other like martial arts for a shorter period of time, but I guess boxing was the longest. So so I do know how to fight. I do know how to box. I do not really know how to fight, and that's what everybody says, that in a real street fight, having martial arts experience is very good, but is not to be relied upon. Because it doesn't matter how strong of a boxer you are or a grappler. If you get hit in the head with a brick, you're out. You know, so, or you get punched in the balls or something, or this sort of stuff. So I don't have like a real fighting experience, whereas my dad most likely has a lot. Not gonna say why, but um, so in my dream we were in this like 19th century beautiful um, apartment, like Central European German style rich apartment, spacious, huge, beautiful wooden floors, white walls, absolutely huge, tall ceilings. I mean, like 3, 4 meters tall ceilings, massive rooms, um, fireplaces in every room, beautiful white tiles, uh, this type of deal. And we're in this sort of apartment Um, I start fighting with my father. I don't remember over what. It was some kind of a competition or something, or him attacking me, but not for real. Not like because we're having a like an argument, but because in a kind of like a sport. Yeah, in this sort of way. And I knew in my dream that I wouldn't be able to beat my father fair and square. So what I did is, well, I knew that he had bad knees. He had problems with his knees his whole life, which a lot of tall people have. I luckily haven't experienced any problems with my knees yet, but I know a lot of other friends that are of my height have had terrible knee problems, uh, tall people problems. Anyway, um, so I knew my father had bad knees, so whenever he would try to kick me, I would grab his leg and kind of pull it towards myself so that he falls on his knee, or I would try to trip him so that his legs spread out and he falls down once again on his knees. So I was trying to really like go after his knees. I was trying to hurt him, and that was actually working quite well. He kept falling on his knees, and he was screaming in pain. It was horrible. He was like, "Oh!" Sorry. Um, he was roaring with pain, and he was really angry at me because he thought that I wasn't fighting fair. But and I kind of felt bad for, hurting him. But then again, we're in a fist fight. That's the whole point. So I'm fighting with him, making him trip, and he's really angry at me, and he starts saying that it's unfair and so on, and he's gonna kill me. Not really, but like in an angry way. And then he went. Our fist fight was kind of over. I've already forgotten a couple of things from the dream. And then he lets me into the other room where he's been working and stuff. And for some reason, he has received a lot of postcards. Not like postcards, like gift cards. Those that are the foldable cards where you write something on the inside. A lot of those. I don't remember on what occasion specifically. Maybe it was his birthday. But he's had a lot of those in his room. And he's opened his room. And once again, it's still in this big apartment. It's huge. And what he's built is like a massive wall decoration out of these postcards. I think it had something to do with Kiev. I think it had something to do with the anniversary of Kiev being founded or something like that, or 70 years of freedom or independence, or end of Second World War, something like that. And he's arranged them in this beautiful pattern that's spelled out like "I love Kiev" or "Congratulations" or something, or a date. I already don't remember, but it also looked like houses. And then by looking, it was really spectacular. Like you open the doors and you're wowed. You're like, whoa, because the whole installation is like 3 meters tall and it's shiny and sparkling, and it's made out of these tiny gift cards, postcards, things. And when as I was looking at this sculpture, suddenly those buildings became real, and the landscape started changing, and and what I was looking at was suddenly the real thing, the real buildings, and we were in Kiev. But however, important to note, this wasn't the real Kiev. This was Kiev that was rebuilt in a sort of ancient Greek Roman style so you had these marble halls, marble buildings with pillars and porticos and triangle roofs and lots of other and barreliefs and everything you can imagine. But then in a huge scale, not like what you see in ancient Greek cities that are demolished, but huge, absolutely massive temples and government buildings and made out of different colors, not just white marble, but also yellow marble and black marble and red marble. Huge, beautiful, gorgeous. And I remember also massive streets. Wait. There was somebody in the corridor. I didn't want them to listen. Um, Huge streets, huge roads. Okay, my bad. It's just that if there's somebody in the corridor, you can really hear when somebody's talking inside the apartment, or I can hear them, they can hear me. It's kind of annoying. But back to what I was saying. Gorgeous city, and I remember it was evening. It was at dusk, and it was about to rain really hard. There were heavy, dark clouds, like rainstorm clouds, everywhere, and the sky was very tall and high, and once again these massive buildings and temples and gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, unbelievable. I guess that place was new to my dream geography, and I'm really looking forward to visiting it again, if it's possible in the other dreams I'll have. Wow. Bizarre dream. Bizarre dream. I didn't like the part where I was fighting with my father. It was kind of. It didn't give a good feeling, but then the ending was very beautiful. And I think there might have been some other things I've seen in between, but I don't remember them at this point. So, once again, I'm gonna show off my flowers one last time. And then I'm gonna go end this video and get some food because I'm hungry. Bye bye.